Hello. This scene needs to be a bit more workshopped, but it's gonna be good. Let's turn this all the way down for a second. Welcome, those of you that are here. We're going to be doing some webcam games as soon as our guest joins us. But I have to do a bit more of a. Let's see here. We want. Is this the right one? No, that is not the right one. Fix out our layout a little bit here. Fixing a layout is a good way to have a layout that is fixed, you know? Okay, so that's not what we want. Close that. We want this one here. Is that one? No, that's not it. One of these is the right one. We'll figure out which one it is here in a minute, I suppose. Is this one not working? Mini cameras, mini. Haha, here we go. Hello, the China camera. Can we configure the video though? I need to make some edits here. Switch this. This needs to be. Okay, yeah, let's just adjust this a little bit. That'll go there. That's good. This is going to be moved here in a minute once we get to get that just right. But until then, one of these I think has. No, none of these have what I want them to have. But I can very quickly just show you. Just do what we want to do. Goodness. Video capture? What's a video capture? There's no video capture option. Am I crazy? Oh, it's right here at the top. Turns out, yes, I am crazy. Yes, just one of these, one of those, add that, and temporarily, this is a very bodged together fix, but come on, buddy. Let's get you a pretty good viewing of my whole playmat here. Oh, perfect. Just perfect. Okay, great. So, today, I have two decks with me. Hello, Mr. Bond. How's it going? And today I have two decks with me, and the audience I will let decide what I play each match, unless my opponent has a pretty good reason to say one won't be a fun match. The first deck that I have is a deck I've talked about on the podcast a lot, and I've played once on Paperlander and a couple times on stream. Maybe only once on stream. It is a 4-color creature toolbox, no blue, creature toolbox, kind of mid-rangey, kind of grindy, kind of combo-y, toolboxy deck. There are a lot of the cards you can see there, many more in the box. So that is one option. We could play that. We will probably be playing some of that no matter what. The question is just how much. I plan to play a little bit of both decks today. And then let's put that away. Got a few cards. There's a little bit of overlap in the cards. There's 3 cards overlapping. And I don't have handy proxies or anything to make up for that. So we'll come back to that momentarily. Well, we'll see how long you are here then. Okay, and then we also have Spearmint Jeskai. This is way too many cards. So this is like Jeskai with green cards as well. A lot of people are probably very familiar with this deck already. I was thinking about trying 4th Aerolingus over the Dig Through Time, but I didn't really have time to switch it. I might during a break. Go switch it. Looks like we're about to get our guest in here. If I can just see, let's do that. Oh, you're not supposed to see that. No one saw that, right? Let's get our friend in here. Okay. Just about to get our first match in the goings. Okay, it's a little warm in here. What do you guys think? I say no one else being in this room with me. Sorry about the lighting. I had a light that lit this much better, but that involved the light being like roughly there. Well, my finger looks so silly at that angle. So light was coming off out of the light fixture, off the cards directly into the camera, and looked awful. So I ripped it out of the ceiling. And we will hopefully find a way to diffuse that light in the future, or fix that problem one way or another. But for the time being, I'm sorry, there's going to be a bit of shadows. I don't think it's all that bad though. Like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. A light fixture. I ripped a light fixture out. Hold on, I can reach it almost. Let me just really quick. So it's like I don't really want to put it over my cards because it's covered in like ceiling dust. But it's like it's like a light fixture. It's like an LED thing. It has the like clampies that hold it up in the ceiling, and then it plugs into there's a wire sticking out of the ceiling now. Now I have to fix this again. But that's okay. Anyways, I can get that back in the ceiling. I just didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it right now. Okay, let's see. Just adjust this just a little bit. That's good enough for me. That looks good to me. Okay. Yeah. Just gave me here if they're like, yeah, well, anger gets the better of me sometimes. Okay, let's do that. Well, I suppose, I think my opponent also came with multiple decks. We'll see how he feels about them. Oh, I see our opponent is here in spell table now. Let me figure out I don't know how to work spell table. I'm new to it, so let's have to see how it works. I do not want picture layout. I do neither of these layouts. I want to see everyone equally. That is not awesome. How do we do this? Let's see, can I do both? Well, I expected to be able to see both of these roughly evenly, and I've seen people do that, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Total 4-corner layout. So only wants to do 4-corner layout if there's 4 people, I guess. Oh, wait, I know what the game panel back. Well, I must admit I'm a little disappointed that there's seemingly no way to do this. Let's see. Okay, we can do audio through spell table, I guess. The only reason I suggested we don't do that, can you hear me? I think you can hear me. The only reason I suggest we don't do audio through spell table is Wizards said that they suggest Discord because it is still iffy. So if Discord is easy enough, I would suggest we do that. If not, I'm not going to fight over it. I think it's probably fine. Now, where in the world? Yeah, well, this is a bit annoying to me. I really thought it would let's do this. Let's see. Preferences, focus layout, focus video to turn on change. That means. Next players. Oh no. Well, I hope you had a good time getting that cavity out. I guess as good a time as you can, anyways. Okay. Are there? Let's see. Would you, if you would have to use audio chat through your phone? If you would have to do that, I can do it through Spell Table. I just assumed you'd be able to do it through online as well. Whatever works best for you. I can. I don't want it being echoey though. If it. No, it is not really bad. Yeah, right now the only issue is this silly spell table wants to. Maybe hold on. Can I do it this way? If I do, it wants to. It doesn't want me to have two screens up at once. It wants to just have one big screen up. Which is a bit annoying, I must say. See, that's turn. I want to do this. I want to know how to do this. Well, I must say this is a little annoying. Right, let me try one more. I don't want to sit here and forever and not play, you know? Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, you cut out that time. Your audio got worse all of a sudden. That sounds good. I'm going to really quick, while you do that, I'm going to have a last-ditch attempt to solve our problem by simply exiting out of this game and seeing if I do a command again, if it'll work. Yes, I'm going to close this game. Stream. I don't care if that's spelled wrong. Can't make it care. Okay. And of course, that magically works. A little silly, but it is what it is. And we are back in business. Here we go. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for being so... Yes, we are working on that audio. Thank you for making sure that's working. Okay, so now, let's go back to here and actually adjust this appropriately. Adjust the video properly. Okay. Alright, so yes, this commander setup, I don't know why it has to be like this, but it does. It's not my fault, it's just the way that it is. Okay. Let's adjust this camera so you can actually see everybody, and then we will really be cooking with peanut oil. Goodness gracious. I wanted to do this ahead of time, but without seeing how it was going to format itself. It's kind of awkward to try and do that, you know? I need to move you into the chat now. Here we go. Can you hear me? Oh, now. Hello? Keeps kicking you out of Discord. Hello? I heard. Ah. No one is currently waiting for what? I gotcha. I sure can. Oh yeah, I understand. So you can, if you can have it so it's a little bit below the top line, I'm gonna crop that out to like grade out like life total bar. That looks great. No, that's awesome. Once we get these lined up the first time, I shouldn't have to really edit them in again. So that, yeah, yours is perfect. Mine's not as colorful. Oh goodness, you have a whole situation going on here. Yeah, I'm go ahead. Goodness gracious. I mean, why would you leave your dining room if you can stay there? Okay, I don't know why this is not one door though. Should be able to hear Steven. You can't hear Steven. Okay. Steven. Stefan. Oh, I apologize. I've only ever seen it written. And to be honest, it's probably spelled Stefan.
Yeah, it is what it is. It was a birthday present. I can't change it now. All right,
okay.
Feel right.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that. I cannot figure out why this is not wanting to work the appropriate way. I appreciate you all being flexible. I did this. Oh, yes, of course. It's already a bot. There's always a bot. Okay, let's transform. Crop, please. Crop to be like 600.
I could do this. Did you like a nasal drip spray thing so that I don't cough uncontrollably, and then I have to have tons of water once I get a headache. Did everybody hear me okay, or is that like?
I just got that. My goodness, this is being so weird. Let's see. Last I heard, no one could, but then I adjusted it, and no one responded since. I think they should be able to hear you now, though.
I'm getting a little bit of an echo on your.
You're hearing me twice.
Hey. Yeah, it's like the slightest echo.
Oh, it's probably because my microphone is like moved out of the way almost because the thing I normally mount my microphone from is currently holding up my my camera.
Yeah, I've got my mic right here.
That's probably a little better.
It is what it is. I can tolerate it.
All right, so now I really need to just get this darn thing fixed. This 580 looked good enough. That looks good enough to me. Great. Now I need to just make another one. Great, I got one camera good. Now I have to do the other one. Which really...
Okay. I have to like shuffle so awkwardly now because I have to shuffle on camera so that you can see. Normally what I do is I shuffle against my chest.
Oh yeah.
It's like a third hand.
You know, I don't hate that logic.
Just like brace it against I don't have the biggest hands.
I got kind of giant hands, to be honest.
Everybody else does. I don't. I just have like normal ass hands.
Oh, you're saying my hands aren't normal? I see how it is. You're right, but
I'm doubling down on that.
okay, now I just have to.
And we're not playing for prizes. It's only class.
Absolutely
so
not. You do not have to shuffle on the camera if it's easier for you. It really does not matter to me.
My God, if I have to cheat to win like a webcam game.
Yeah, if you have to cheat to win a webcam game, you probably need it more than me.
Yeah. So, man, I need to win. Full disclosure, I haven't played Magic all of February.
All of February.
Yeah, we sort of took. Everybody in my house got sick, and
fair.
My oldest is in show choir, so like every Friday was sort of eaten up by show choir.
I gotcha. So you have what? Magic Dad with 4 kids?
I do have 4 kids. That is correct.
All right.
And then my co-hosts are Blake, and he has 4 kids also, and Jeremiah, who has 2 kids. So total.
It's a clan of like what, 13 or something? That's way too many. Yeah.
That's a clean 10.
10. You know what? I was closer than I thought for just kind of throwing numbers together in my head.
It's double digits.
That would go from the top about probably 100 or so. And then, okay, all right. Again, so sorry about that. That was a little more annoying than I feel like I wanted it to be, but what are you going to do, you know?
I will do absolutely nothing.
That's right.
I'm not going to stop you. I was kind of hoping that like I could have my face cam also going, but I don't know how OBS works well enough to like do any of that fancy stuff.
Well, it's one thing to do it for yourself. It's another thing to try and do it on like get it through my OBS for my stream.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, mercifully you've taken on all the heavy lifting here.
Well, I had a lot of the systems in, I know it doesn't look like it, but I had a lot of the systems in place already. And as soon as I do this one last thing, I should actually be doing stuff.
Clip video.
Oh, that was not how that was supposed to work.
I love that it lets me like mess around with you work video.
Alright, so we need to go here and this.
There we go.
This should be the last thing that I need, and then we can actually play Magic instead of just talking about it.
I'm doing whatever.
Is it for real working? I think it is. Okay. So this little thing, look, check this out. See this little window I have on my screen? Well, I guess you're not looking at it. You're not looking. You can't see the stream. So there's this little tiny window here, and if I type in a card name like Comet Stellar Pup,
I yanked the 3.5mm headphone jack out of my head.
Oh no! It should automatically update my overlay, but it is clearly not working.
It looks perfect. We do need to update our life total so that they're not 40 though.
So you can use those for sure. I have a controller that runs my stream overlay, so that's what I'm going to be using because it works a little better with my OBS setup.
It works. Stand by. Issue is coming up.
Okay. All right. Now I should be gaming. Okay, so once you get set up, I have both Jeskai Green, Spearmint, and I have 4-color Nightmare Saw. I don't know what you've brought to the table, but I think both of these should have legitimate matchups against stuff. So I'm going to ask chat who it is, or what it is, what deck they would like to see swiftly defeat Stefan. Maybe I'm speaking.
Oh no, I'm playing a garbage deck.
Oh, good. Well, is it the kind of garbage that loses to blue, or the kind of garbage that loses to green?
Green. It's the kind of garbage that loses to like 3 different cards.
Okay. All right. Well, we have one person in chat saying dealer's choice, which is, first of all, nobody deals in Magic the Gathering.
We both deal ourselves cards, I suppose.
Okay, well, then what's the point in asking chat?
I don't know.
Alright, you know what?
That's not me.
We'll leave it up to the dice. Where did I put my dice? I have some big, fancy casino dice, which should, they're in this handy box labeled casino dice.
Oh my god. Those things look like they...
Probably. They probably would. So I get that packed away there. Okay. So, we are going to make sure I get this thing going as well. I need to make sure the actual card thing is working. So, we're going to do this. I'm going to roll these two dice. If the purple one is higher, I'm playing Spearmint. If the red one is higher, I'm playing Nightmare Saw. Okay?
That's good.
Or, ooh, I take it back. I take it all back. My brother just came into chat. He knows nothing about these decks. Landry, am I going to be playing Spearmint Jeskai, or am I playing 4-color Nightmare Saw? We're playing against garbage, apparently. He says 4-color. They're both 4-color, but I assume you mean Nightmare Saw. So, if you're lucky, today you get to play against the green deck.
The Comet Stellar pop over the... I am in chat.
Okay, I lied. We're playing... Okay, I know I just ignored the only person who answered, but I have to move cards over if I'm going to play Nightmare Saw, so I might as well play Spearmint first. And you said you lose to green more than you lose to blue. So thank you, Landry, for your input. I will swiftly ignore it.
I lose to everything, to be clear. I'm an equal opportunity loser.
Okay. This is the host of the Magic Dads podcast. And he is hopefully going to get some good games in with me today.
I'm going to play some games with that.
That's the plan. Okay. So I've seen some people, what they'll do when they play on webcam is they'll say, what percent do you want me to cut? It's from 0 to 100, or top to bottom. So would you like to cut me from 0 to 100%?
Make do like a cut into thirds.
Cut into thirds?
Yeah, cut it so like two, to
like
make,
that?
Make 3 thirds. Yeah, and then stack them however you want. I don't care.
All right. Works for me.
Okay.
You get a Swift 50.
Oh, a Swifty 50.
Indeed. How do you feel about a high roll?
That sounds like an excellent thing. I have dice here.
Okay.
These are not loaded. That's a 6.
Mine appear loaded because I have 6 plus 4, so I'll be on the play. You know, I think I will keep...
you on the mammal stretch.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. It's a bit of a greedy one, but I feel like if we're not here to keep greedy hands, what are we here for? It could be like a blend of draft and blackjack. You develop that and you let me know how you figured out. All right, you said you're keeping that one?
Yeah, I'm good.
We're doing our best friend turn 1 Mystic Sanctuary. Go.
Oh, we love it.
Yes, we
that
do.
8 cards in hand, already winning. There's a Llanowar Waste. You know what I love about Spell Table? You can click on the cards and it shows you the card off to the right.
Yeah, I was thinking if I could figure out a way to make that work with my thing, and I probably could, but it would involve clicking away from a bunch of stuff.
Before the end of your turn, I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to take a damage. I'm going to make a black and I'm going to cast spam.
Yeah, that resolves.
Letting you yeah. So I'm going to go to 17.
Okay. It's a caves, right?
17.
Is that a caves?
What's that?
Is that a caves of Coilos?
Yeah, it is a Llanowar Waste.
Oh, it's a Llanowar Waste. Okay.
Yeah, not a caves of Coilos.
Mystic
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
If you click on it in the overlay for Spell Table, up to the right hand side, it'll show the card.
Oh yeah,
It's beautiful.
I don't know. It will, yeah. Thing is, if I hover it, it messes up my overlay for you.
Alright, so this is the card I got. Are you chill if I cut this 50%?
Yeah, that sounds great to me.
And then this card is going to go on top.
Sounds good.
What shenanigans? Go.
Alright, did I grab the wrong deck? No, I didn't. I changed our mind because I'd have to move cards over and I made you wait long enough. I'm going to go ahead and cast a Bloodstained Mire and pass the turn.
I'll untap.
On your upkeep. On your upkeep.
On my upkeep. Yep.
Thought Scour will target you.
Are you serious?
Indeed.
Is that I mill 2 cards?
Yes, and I will draw a card.
Okay, so I'm building a Bazaar of Baghdad.
Oh my.
The stomping ground.
Now I feel bad. I guess you have to draw your life from the loam now.
It's fine. Draw a card?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to play this Woodland Cemetery.
Yeah.
And then I'll take another damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast an Entomb.
Well, I have the Force of Will it, I suppose.
Sure, take a damage.
Pitch our Fire Ice.
Love it. Go ahead.
Trying to kind of put cards up on the screen. I use one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fetch as well.
This land, these lands are my most hated lands in the game right now.
Those two, or the check lands?
The check lands. If we get the remainder of the Horizon lands in Modern Horizons 3, I'm never playing them again.
Really? That bad, huh?
Yeah, never again.
Interesting. Why is that? I actually quite like those.
Some people do. I find that the timing with which they come in untapped is so specific. I play them in 2-color decks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Playing them in a 3-color deck kind of just. And you can tell I'm in 3 colors.
Interesting. That deck usually has to be, yeah.
Yeah, you play bad cards.
Sure, I suppose you do. Alright, I have a Ralgren Triumph as well. You sound like Canadians playing so nice. I can't tell if that's a joke or if it's not. I thought we said Nightmare Saw. You did say Nightmare Saw, but you're gonna see Nightmare Saw a little later. It's gonna happen. Don't you worry. I'm gonna go ahead and untap and draw this card.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast this Sleight of Hand.
The white bordered Sleight of Hand.
It's just the one I had.
Hot track.
I'll take this one, and that one goes away. I'm going to play a Scalding Tarn, the one I just got off the Sleight of Hand, and I'll pass the turn.
Alright, I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw a card.
Uh-huh.
As is my right.
It is your right.
Not
from the Canadian Constitution, though.
No. I'm going to play this Dackmore Salvage.
Okay.
Which is a land that also comes into play tapped. Not great. Not great to play. I'm going to cast a Hermit Druid.
I'm going to respond to Hermit Druid. I'm going to brainstorm.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to brainstorm and see if I can't find a thing that does a thing. Okay, we're going to put this one away because it kind of sucks. And this one because it also kind of sucks.
You love bad cards.
Yeah.
You do have the fetch land, so
Yeah. And then that's fine.
Alright, pass the turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and fetch out a tropical island, and then Lorien revealed for another, I guess, a volcanic island.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter which order I do those in. I'll get the trop and then use Lorien revealed to find the Volk.
Yeah.
I guess in the event that I find a different land that I want to play, but then I already have green in play, that's probably correct to do. Yeah, the stretch hand was insane, and then I drew all the interaction. Thought Scour ended up being kind of dumb.
That's the point, man.
Yeah. You agree with the check lands being bad, or rather just play a land that is not based on which kind you have. I mean, right, but there's so many fetchable lands now. You're playing more than you decks are playing more than they used to. You just have more land types on average.
You do, but all right. So full disclosure, I don't know if anybody here has played with Hermit Druid before. How many basic lands do you think are in my deck?
I'm gonna go ahead and say 0.
You're absolutely correct.
I hate to do this to you, but I am gonna flame slash that Hermit Druid.
That you're not doing anything wrong here. That's the correct thing to do.
And
if you don't do that, in fact, you die.
Yeah, I do immediately die. Our Shanish lands. Sorry.
It's just immediate death.
Yeah, our Shanish lands become absurd. Check lands are fine. I mean, check lands are fine, but I agree the changes have gone up. I think you're saying they're totally playable though.
I'm gonna cast an Eternal Wind.
I will Mana Leak your Eternal Wind this. I'm running out of interaction.
Absolutely.
Like, you keep playing, like, you haven't cast a single card that's not a must answer.
Yeah, that's the point of the deck. Go ahead.
I don't know about that. Draw.
I mean...
Okay, we're going to play a Plains. I have a blue, a white, a red, and another blue, and I'm going to play this Aragorn, King of Gondor.
Not a Lightning Angel? Garbage.
Yeah, I should have gotten my tokens prepared, but I didn't. So instead, I have the Monarch this way until I get fixed. Oh, I never took my other fetch. I'm bad at Magic.
Hang on, we could actually set you as the Monarch here in Spell Table.
I wonder what my stream is going to do if I do that. I don't know how my stream is going to handle that.
No, it doesn't show. It doesn't show.
I have tokens here, though, so while I go to draw my card, I'll pass turn.
Yeah, I think the reason that I don't like these cards is just because I play so few. Did you drop the Monarch? Yeah,
I did. Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay. It's just because I play so few basics, and like I've played this deck in particular about 1 billion times.
Okay.
I am a well seasoned. I'm gonna cast a Fiend Artisan.
Okay. You have a Fiend Artisan.
Okay, it resolves.
It does. Which I'm a little worried about, but you know.
Yeah.
Can only do so much.
Wouldn't be terribly worried about it yet. It's only it's
4/4? 3/3? What do you got? 3/3.
I'm gonna play this LED.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Passenger. Go ahead.
So it could be larger. How many cards do you got over there?
I got 3 in hand right now.
Okay, I will draw a card.
I did not make a land drop.
Yes. I will play a Plains.
These are...
I will go to combat.
Sure.
I will attack you, and you cannot block it.
Unbelievable.
Alright. I have 21 to 13. Reasonable point. It's not checks or badges. Lands got it really good. Yeah, I agree. I'm going...
Look on me as 14 on the stream.
Every now and then it'll skip the last input, which is really annoying. I'm going to play... I shamefully have 2 basic planes in this deck. We're going to tap a Tropical Island and one of those planes for a Tarmogoyf, which I think is large.
I have 3.
You got instant
sorcery, instant creature land.
Okay, instant creature land plus sorcery is a 4/5.
It is a 4/5.
And I will go to main step and draw a card.
Okay.
Alright, ready when you are.
Okay. Copperline Gorge.
Yes.
It comes in tapped, unfortunately.
Unfortunate red land.
I'm going to cast this Shambling Shell.
Casting a Shambling Shell.
I cast Shambles all the time.
So you sacrifice it to put a counter? I can just click it. Actually, instead of clicking it, I should use my little app I have here.
Yeah, it's a 3/1 that I can sacrifice to put a counter +1/+1 counter on another creature. It says on target creature. It can target itself. And then it also has some pretty relevant ability. Dredge 3.
Yeah, that is a relevant ability.
I said irrelevant. Irrelevant. Nobody cares.
Sure. Yeah, you got it. You have a friend.
1, 2. This is a 3/3 right now. What is Aragorn?
He is a 4/4. I have a 4/4 and a 4/5. Not the worst.
I'll take it.
Okay. Untap. We will draw a card. Interesting. Very interesting. If I'm the Monarch, creatures can't block this. So I can just rumble in for 8 right now.
You may try.
Can't say that feels like a bad idea.
What does Aragorn do?
ETB on the Monarch, it's a 4/4 Vigilance lifelink. Whenever he attacks, up to one creature can't block and target. And if on the Monarch, no creatures can block.
If I click on the card, it takes me to the art card of Aragorn.
Okay, good job, spell table. Well, I'm putting it up on the stream. If there are cards you want to see up on the stream, guys, just tell me and I will pull them up. So I'm going to play a Windswept Heath and determine how I want this to go. Is Fiend Artisan a sorcery speed ability? It is.
Is what?
Fiend Artisan. It's a sorcery speed ability.
It is, yeah. It's a sorcery speed ability.
Okay, I've catched the VOD. Must go when people need me. Good luck with your people needing you. Codename Fiyuki asks, does Dredge play Surveil Lands? And the LED is in play.
LED is in play. It doesn't play Surveil Lands right now. The actual number of tapped lands is pretty minimal. We value our speed pretty highly, and generally speaking, if you're getting to like a bunch of lands or the land drop is irrelevant, you probably shouldn't have kept that hand.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
You're good at putting cards in your graveyard. You don't need a land LB.
I would agree with that. I've played the deck a decent amount, and every time people are like, you should play cycle lands for your loam, and I was like, you're thinking about it all wrong.
Yeah, no, I used to. I tried it. It's not good.
I'd agree. Okay, I'm gonna rumble in with 8 damage.
I cannot block.
Correct.
I will take that 8 damage.
And then I'm going to go to my end step and draw a card off Monarch.
Oh yeah.
How big is it? Well, hold on. How big is your Fiend Artisan? It's a 3/3.
It is currently a 3/3. Yes.
Currently a 3/3. And you have 1 card in hand.
I have 2 cards in hand.
2 cards in hand. That changes everything.
I do indeed.
Yeah, I think it's just correct to do this now. Now I'm just gonna cast a Pyrokinesis, deal 4 to the. What do you want? You have 1, 2, 3.
Being 4 to who now?
The Fiend Artisan.
I'll respond to that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sack the Shambling Shell to put a counter on it.
Yep. I think I just force you to. Yeah, I think I just force you to do it because now you have to have a creature.
Well, I have a creature. A Shambling Shell.
Well, but then you're out of mana if you recast it.
Am I?
Well, I mean, you're not. You have you can get a 3-drop. Go ahead.
I am gonna dredge this Shambling.
Yes, you are. It just you were doing it anyway. I might as well force you. I don't know.
Follow one, Buried Alive, and Blue Belt.
Okay, so nothing too pertinent. That's good. Love to see that.
I'm at 5?
You are at 5. Oh, I gained another 4. Keep forgetting this. Man, this Aragorn really do be kind of gaming right now.
Yeah, that's... The problem is that I cannot... If you're the Monarch, I can't block.
No matter what, I get to make one thing not block.
I'm attacking you.
It is a 5/5 now?
It's a 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5/5. Yeah, because I drew my Shambling Shell back.
Okay. I think it is just correct to go ahead and take it.
Okay.
The monarchy belongs to you.
I'm going to cast a Red Return.
Okay. Targeting the Hermitage, I imagine.
I'm going to target the Eternal Witness.
That also makes sense.
I'm going to get back this Bizarre Magnet.
That also makes sense, yeah.
I'm going to play this Bizarre Magnet.
Sure. You got it.
I'm going to crack this. I'm going to make 3 black, or let's say 3 red.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard my hand, make 3 red. It's going to be a Golgari Grave Troll and
sure is. It sure is.
So I'm going to activate this now.
So you draw 2, discard 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So first draw is going to be this Golgari Grave Troll.
That makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know if anyone needs to see any of these cards, but this one's probably the one you need to see the most. I cannot spell this word.
And then the next one's going to be a Shambling Shell.
Can't believe that worked.
Come on, baby. All right, so there's a card I'm digging for. Let's see if I can find it. I did not find it. Okay, so I'm dead. The card I was looking for was Octavigonus. If I have triple red and Octavigonus, then that's I can
pretty big.
Flashback, draw 3 cards. Yeah, this would have been a good draw also if I had drawn that.
Yeah.
Let's go to game 2.
Okay. The fact that even after all that, like, super good interaction I had, that you still just had an out that just kills me. Well, I guess it doesn't just kill me, but it sets you up for a pretty good situation.
Yeah, the wild part is, like, if I had sequenced that differently, I probably could have killed you with a Fiend Artisan. Like, if I had attacked you with a Fiend, if I had first Dread returned, gotten the Eternal Witness back, gotten my Bazaar of Baghdad, played Bazaar, and then swung, cracking the LED, I could have probably domed you for something like 12.
Yeah, that's half my health.
And then if I hit big, like if I dredge 6 off of the Golgari Grave Troll and I hit like a Stinkweed Imp, and then I dredge another 5, and that's even bigger, I could have gotten up to 20, I think.
Well, if you just found a Gak, how cool would that be? I guess you would need stuff to tap to it. But...
Yeah, no, Gak. There's also potential for me milling the Narcomoeba as a blocker, which is pretty good.
That's true. All right, how do you want to cut this? Same way?
Thirds.
All right.
Make it a sandwich.
Do this way. All right. Grim Dignitary, watching a Fiend Artisan attack was crazy. I've attacked with a Fiend Artisan before.
Fiend Artisan gets big, man.
It kind of has like Knight of the Reliquary text, where sometimes just secretly the bonus mode is big creature.
How would you like me to cut?
Leave it.
Leave it? Oh my god.
Leave it.
Alright.
This hand is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
You did see the deck do some sort of nutty things. I didn't win, but like sometimes just taking a bunch of game actions is similar to winning.
Well, do you have your list by any chance?
Not the exact list right now. I have it's on my mock field.
Okay. I have someone. You have it on mock field. Yeah, we have someone in chat right now who I think would like to see a tuned dredge list. I will keep this 7.
Oh yeah, I'm also going to keep this 7. I think.
Okay. Well, I did do this before, and I don't know if we always will. But if you wouldn't mind closing your eyes for a minute on our system, I'm going to show the camera in my hand.
I'm not looking right now.
Awesome. Okay.
I'm looking at my work laptop, which is
beautiful.
I'm ending my day.
This is what I have, everybody. Okay. You can do the same if you like. I will look away.
Okay, sure. So it's got some stuff in it. It's like it is what it is. Like, this is sort of the best card in the hand right now. Everything else is sort of like complementary to that. All right, you're good.
Okay, ready when you are.
All right, by you go.
By you go. I will draw a card.
Didn't even let me draw. Oh my god, you're winning already.
Elvis, Seaground Coast. Go ahead.
Do you know how good those lands are?
The fast lands are probably better than check lands.
They, in fact, are. There are very few scenarios in which I am comfortable.
Wow, Ash Campbell.
I'm going to cast
gamer in hand.
I would like to cast an unmarked.
Oh, most dangerous. Unmarked grave. I'd like to cast a spell snare.
Does that have mana value 2?
Yeah.
Who made this card?
Ridiculous.
That's a terrible entomb. Go ahead.
Not only is it worse by card type and what it can target, it's also twice the mana. I guess we can just play our good friend Arid Mesa and pass the turn.
Somebody mentioned most dangerous gamer.
He did.
I would be shocked if that was action.
Grave feeling pretty marked. Gotta be. Your grave seems pretty marked, it seems, according to Young Pyromentor. Young Pyromentor is probably the most brewiest of our local players.
I will pass the turn.
You will pass the turn. I will, on your end step, Thought Scour me.
Okay.
I will
not me?
No, not you. I will mill this library of Alexandria and this tropical island.
What is with you in milling like $1,000 cards?
And this is a $1,000 piece of printer paper, actually. Let us find a. I guess we'll find a. What's the Bant Triumph? That's the one we're getting. Spar's headquarters. I'm gonna grab that one. Okay. Would you like to cut into thirds?
No.
Okay.
Negative.
All right.
Yeah, I was. I really hope they do a secret layer of the what is it, New Capenna lands, and it's a secret layer that just has the Alara triomes, or like the Alara, where it's just like Bant triome,
it's called
Judge triome.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I would pay so much money.
Mountain, and I'll say go. I don't usually buy like reprint products like that, not as like full boxes. I would maybe do that. The most brewiest player I know is Tim. Yes, that is Young Pyromentor.
A Fiend Artisan.
You have a Fiend Artisan? It's probably
the fun one.
It is, but it's also on top of your deck with his Memory Lapse.
Okay.
Draw.
Go ahead.
Oh, yes, draw. Oh, actually, instead of casting is consider. Haha. I guess I'll leave this on top and draw it. You ready? I'm going to play a threat.
Terrible consider.
Dragon Rage Channeler. That's a threat. Go for it.
That's a one. Is it a... What is it? Is it actually Delirious? Or is it just...
I have Instant Land.
It's just instant land.
Yeah.
I do love an instant land.
I wish Delirium counts in my opponent's deck.
I'm casting this Fiend Artisan.
Actually, I doxed you. And Devin kind of doxed you, but now I'm doxing him. Fiend Artisan again. You can have it this time, I think. I don't actually know if that's correct, but I'll give it to you.
I'll say go.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, now seems as good a time as any to do this. I'm going to cast my friend Comet Stellar Pup.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put this one back on the stream screen really quick.
Card's awful.
I'm going to trigger my Darcy, though.
That's not your resolve.
I'm going to mill this Verdant Catacombs. I'm going to activate this Comet. Let's do some commenting. We have a 1. That means I make some squirrels.
And you plus, what is it, +2 or +1?
It is +2. Why? Okay, I have 2 squirrels.
Somebody in R&D doesn't know how to design cards appropriately.
Yes, just one of them. Just one person.
All right, so we keep on mentioning uncards, and I told you that I had a... Are you attacking me with squirrels?
Just the squirrels, yeah.
Okay, I will take 2.
Yeah, let's hear you told me you had a story about uncards.
Yeah, so...
You're good to go, and I
most of the playable uncards have entered our local meta by way of Dragon's Rage. I'm going to fail push your Dragon's Rage.
Okay.
And the way that all of these cards enter the meta is by me buying packs, because our LGS has a limit on what you can spend with a card purchase, and whenever
like
I go
a
to buy
debit card?
drink, yeah.
Okay.
And so
I'm
every time I go to buy
gotcha.
a drink at F&M, I just also buy a pack of cards, and the cheapest pack of cards they always had was Infinity.
Okay.
And I liked the basic land so much, and I was sort of like gambling on getting the shop lands. So
Reasonable.
I bought the entire store out eventually.
Oh my
I went to
goodness.
go buy a pack, and they just didn't have it, and I was like, oh, well, that sucks. So yeah, if anybody wants to send me packs of Infinity, I will crack them. I'm going to attack your Comet.
Attack my Comet. My Comet will accept the 1 damage.
I will pass the turn.
Hold on.
I can draw my 3rd land.
Okay. I'm gonna untap and draw. Okay. Ooh, that's a magic card. Is that the correct magic card, though? That's the real question.
Every time I look over at the Discord and I see that it's just like this majestic horse.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it's correct to actually start with activating Comet. That seems like a decent thing. More information, you know?
Yeah, it definitely tells you, like, you have some additional cards in hand if you hit the regrowth.
Yeah. Okay, let's play activate the Comet. Play the Comet slot machine.
Roll a 1 again. Roll a 1.
Oh,
no,
baby.
Like that.
Okay. So that's +1 here. And then we'll roll another one.
You get to roll 2 now. So you get 2 squirrels. And
These are my
roll.
Yeah, those are my floating. Okay. And that's another +2.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that's 2 more squirrels.
4 squirrels. And another 2.
And another 2. Okay.
The thing is effectively unkillable.
Comet is immortal. As we've all
As all
known.
dogs should be.
Yeah, they should be. And if they aren't, they need to go to heaven. Okay, I'm going to play this Treasure Cruise. We're going to delve that one, that one, that one. And we're going to leave that one, that one, and that one. Okay.
Yeah,
Delve the Treasure
that
Cruise.
feels right.
Yeah, I think that's correct. This is really here for the card type. I don't think I have a way to get... I just can't get it back, can I?
Heads up, graveyard order does matter, so I need you to make sure that those are in the correct order.
They are. Yes, they are.
I know.
Good to point that out, though. No, it's okay. I played eggs with Scrabbling Claws before. And like Phyrexian Furnace.
Yeah.
So I'll Treasure Cruise, draw some crabs. Beautiful, beautiful cards.
It was like that when I was a kid, too, so like I always got used to keeping my graveyard in the right order. And
I'm just going to shock this Hallowed Fountain.
Winning.
And go to combat. Attack you for
Sure.
5. It doesn't matter. 6.
Yeah, what am I going to do? Fight Comet?
Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, pass it off to you.
That's a wasteland.
Well,
That's a card.
library's definitely not staying around for that long.
Yeah.
You cut me on green. I might have a green card in hand.
I could. I am going to try to cast this Grist the Hunger Tide.
Grist the Hunger Tide.
It's a creature for right now, while it is on the stack.
I would like to reprieve your Grist the Hunger Tide. I will draw this card.
You know that it is in my hand.
I do.
I will pass the turn.
Okay, I'm going to opt.
Whoop.
Bottom. Oh, did I reveal it?
I
don't think so.
I've sort of been like catching edges if I look, so I'm just like averting my eyes when you check the top of your deck.
Fair enough. All right. I guess the angle kind of works for that. Okay, go to me.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
There's a potential you just kill me here with Comet.
There it is. I'm going to start by casting the Sleight of Hand, though.
Sure. The grist was sort of my out there to kill Comet.
I guess we'll take this one and bottom that one. I will activate Comet.
Sure.
I have a 1. Kind of hit my hand. I'll reroll if you want, but I feel like that's probably your best bet.
I don't think it's going to matter.
I unfortunately agree. I will attack you for 8.
So I go to 4?
That's what I have you at.
That sounds correct.
And then I'm going to shock in his breeding pool and pass the turn.
Okay. Can I win this next turn? I don't even know what I'm looking for here. Alright, there's a woodland cemetery. I think we're all done here. That unmarked grave getting encountered kind of ruined my day. Here's what I got in hand. Sort of chunked there.
Oh yeah, you kind of drew all the stuff and no way to discard it.
Yeah. Welcome to Dredge.
I mean, also that Comet just kind of got to do its thing.
Yeah. Certainly made an impact.
Yeah. All right. Well, not to kick you to the curb too quick, but we got started a bit late. So, Savage Man, are you in chat by any chance? That's our next queued up player. Waiting. Indeed. Okay. If you want to hop on spell table and need a few minutes, do you want to play the next match and I can see if I can get Grim to take round 2? I don't know if he's able quite yet. Grim, I know you told me to tell you in the middle of the match before yours, but instead I'm telling you right now.
How do I spot myself here?
From what? Meh, you're not ready?
Leave the game.
That is a question that I think you. Well, I found out how to close the game. I don't know. I can kick you. You can do that.
I found it. Leave game.
That works. Leave game probably would do it. I'd have to imagine.
That is all.
Okay, well, here. Well, I will go with whichever one of you get more available first, which I think is probably going to be you, Savage Man. I am going to switch decks, I suppose. Unless you'd rather play against. Thank you so much for the games. I haven't really said this to anyone on stream, but I plan to do some more of these over the summer when my schedule is much more flexible. So I hope we can get more games in sometime. Okay, well, I guess the cards I need are. Let me switch back over here. No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work one bit. Okay, it actually will work just fine if I just kind of scale it up just a little bit. Just a little bit more. That'll work just momentarily for now. So the cards that these decks share that I don't have multiple copies of and or proxies for are Ren 6. We have a Ragavan and a Krakus. Pretty sure I'm good to go. So if you okay, I am down for whoever wants to get on. I am going to go ahead and I think the other guys are going to take a bit longer, so I'm going to go ahead and get you a link. And if you will hop in a voice channel, any voice channel will do. I will get you in here. And then you can tell me if you'd rather play against 4-Color Nightmare or this one I can't remember what it's called, Spearmint. I'm happy to play either. Welcome. Welcome to the Thunderdome. As
Hello.
We like to call it the Thunderdome, and by we I mean me just now. How are you?
Oh boy, I am realizing the stream delay is like insane.
Oh yeah. Well, good news is you can mute the stream and don't look at it. You'll be good.
Okay, yeah.
I'm about to send you a message on Discord with a link.
Right.
Yes. Uh-oh. Okay, that's annoying, but whatever. Do this. Copy the clipboard. There we go. Do this. Do that. There you go. Do you have a preference what you play against?
Let's see. I mean, I know I played against your Nightmare Saw on Paperlander, so.
Oh, you did. All right. Guess it means you got to play against something else.
Sounds, yeah.
It's been too long since I've played much blue, so I'm going to take whatever excuse I can, while at least pretending to play multiple decks. I'm probably going to play this next match because the people I'm playing against next, whichever player I play against next, hasn't played against it, I don't think. So okay. Actually, that's not true. Devin has played it because he was on the same paper planner you were, I suppose. So he'd probably rather me not be playing a blue deck because he's played against me while I've been on blue decks for, well, let's just say a long time. I see that you're loading up.
Why is it not the right option?
Uh-oh. I think you actually, you had in the video settings, I think you can adjust that. I could be wrong. Figure outputs. Maybe not. Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
Did you pick up your phone?
Yeah.
I gotcha. You have a nice square input.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Maybe it's vertical. Is that what?
It was vertical. Hold on.
I'm not opposed to making it work. I just know that you have a lot of game pieces. You're known to
that is true.
Play several of them.
Yeah, let me see about trying to get this to not be.
Those of you waiting in the wings, I probably am going to have time for one match after this one, so you must fight amongst yourselves to determine who that will be. But anyone who is not able to, I actually technically first pick goes to Savage Man because he confirmed with me the earliest. But I will reserve a spot as early as I can in future ones for anyone who wants one, who didn't get to play today.
All right, we will see. Hopefully, this will work. It's showing as a Commander game.
Yeah, it is set as a Commander game because otherwise I can't get it to like pull both our screens up at the same size at the same time.
Okay, right.
Are you able to see? I don't know why that's blinking. Are you able to see what your screen looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure you're able to see where where your borders were.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm playing Spearmint Jeskai, and you are playing a deck that is... I'm guessing it's an artifact-based deck, but I don't actually know that.
I will give you that it is artifact-based, and it does contain the colors blue and red.
Okay, well, that's... I'm not going to say oddly specific, but like a little bit, though. All right.
A little bit specific.
So you'll set out, Grim. Get you in next time.
Alrighty.
I've got a hand of cards.
This is also a hand of cards.
All right. Well, in that case, I guess we should roll some dice then. 2d6. I got a 5. It's not the most exciting, I must say. If you don't have dice handy, I can roll for you.
If you can, just go ahead.
You rolled a
Grabbing
3.
dice.
Yours is even worse.
Ash, how could you?
I cheated. It was for fun. I am going to play this here. Taiga. Pass the turn.
Alrighty. Draw for turn. That's a pretty alright draw. I'm going to play this Fire of Industry. I'm going to play this Lotus Petal.
Okay.
I'm going to take 1 out, 19, to make a red, and play this Ragavan, Nimble Pilfer.
Oh my. Yeah.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay, well, I am going to Island Cycle this Lorien revealed. So, who's really winning? Don't answer that.
I don't know. That's a great question.
There's one. I have a monkey too. It's just not in my hand. I think we're just going to get our Ragavan Triumph. Our good old Jeskai Triumph. We don't really need a green Triumph because we already have a Taiga. And the deck doesn't play that much green. Elvish Cynicism. I don't know if I know you, but I might. I always get people's Discord tags and Twitch usernames confused when they're different. But either way, glad you're here. It's Goblin time. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I recognize your username now. Okay. Well, we will go to me then.
Indeed it will.
I will draw this card. I have 7 cards in my hand.
Oh boy. Why does that sound like you have a library?
I am going to play this here. Library of Alexandria.
Wow, yeah. Going down to 6 cards in hand?
Yes. Correct. You can go ahead.
Alrighty. I do like, having access to Ragavan. We're going to maybe spoil a little bit more of what I'm on. I'm playing this Ancient Den.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to combat.
Please do.
I would like to announce my intentions to rumble with Ragavan.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say it now. If there is, in fact, an accessory card here, I'm going to be upset.
Please.
Hiya! That's not better.
That is really good for me. Yeah, I am going to go ahead and I don't even have to take damage for this. I'll crack my petal and crack my treasure. And pay those 2 for your Minskin Boo.
Yeah, my Minskin Boo. Oh no.
Oh boy. Let me real quick see if I can get Minskin Boo pulled up.
If you can see the stream, I can pull it up for you.
Right now I'm just focusing on the all right, I've got it up for myself. Then I will create this Boo token. And then I believe I will, this will be my Minskin Boo.
Well, I typed it in perfectly, and for some reason it didn't happen. I didn't find it. Oh, I found it. Just wanted to type.
I think we just go ahead and +1 to get 3 counters on my Boo token.
Yeah, you got a big Boo. It's not like
I do have a big Boo. And then I will play the land turn, so I'll pass the turn.
Yeah, I take my 2 damage. Okay, untap, draw. I like to draw up to 8 cards, please. That's all that I have in this life. Okay, that's manageable, I guess. So the boo is large. The Minsk is at 4.
Yeah, Minsk and Boo is at 4. Boo is a 4/4 with trample, haste.
Okay. I don't think there's any way for me to get any more value out of this than I want to, which is annoying, but such is life, I suppose. Okay. I'm just gonna play a Fury pitching. There's no way it's correct to pitch that. We're gonna pitch this expressive iteration to Fury.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kill.
Targets.
I'm just gonna kill the Minsk and Boo. Or yeah, well the
All
Minsk
right.
anyways.
Wonderful.
I'll chain lightning the monkey,
Bummer.
and I'll play the Triumph you already know about.
Yeah.
All right. And after all that, I've 3 for 1 to you, and you still have a 4/4. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Drop a turn. Going to...
Well, friends, it's oh, well, I guess that doesn't really do it.
Valerian Academy.
Yeah. You have like 5 cards or something?
Huh?
You have like 5 cards or something, right?
5 cards, yeah.
Okay.
Going to tap this for a colorless for a skull clamp.
Okay.
Tapping for
3?
3 total.
Yeah.
No, 2 total. Yeah, 3 total because I'm tapping this. I'm going to play this Staff of the Storyteller.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a cool one.
And then with my 1 floating, I'll equip Boo.
Attack for 5, eh?
Yes, I will be rumbling for 5.
All right.
And then I have a counter on my Staff of the Storyteller
Yes.
and a 1/1 bird.
Yep. Go to me.
Then, yes. Go for
Okay.
it.
I thought it was a spear.
A 1/1 spirit.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a bird token
It's all
with me
right.
because I could not find spirits.
I'm going to play a plateau. I'm going to cast a Fiery Confluence, destroying your staff, your land, and your Skull Clamp.
That is a bummer.
The thing is, that should be really good, and I'm still over here, like, dying to boo.
Yes.
I will pass the turn, and you're down to 1 mana, though, so, like, that's pretty good.
I am indeed. Draw for turn. Let's see, I think we go to combat.
Please do.
Hit you for 5.
I'm down to 8.
Down to 8.
I need a swords or prismatic ending or something.
I'm going to play this Thundering Fall. Prevail.
Surveil.
Try and do this
Goodness
as
gracious.
not give away what it is. As awkward as that is, I think I have to bin this as a Lord High Artificer.
Okay.
Then we will just pass the turn.
Alright, untap. We will draw this card. I'm going to start by Thought Scouring me.
Sure.
I will mill a Scalding Tarn and a Wood of Foothills and draw this card. Okay, well, I'm going to shock down to 6. Also, I can cast this Treasure Cruise, leaving.
Yep.
I guess I leave the Fiery Confluence. I don't think that's correct, but it's. I don't know that it matters. I will draw 3 cards and see what I find. Okay, well, that would have been better moment minutes ago. But what you gonna do? I'm gonna cast this Tarmogoyf.
Yep.
So you have land artifact creature.
I have creature land artifact.
Then I have sorcery, so this is a 4 or 5. Okay, that's pretty good. We're back in the game. And then I'll pass the turn.
I will off the turn.
Tarmogoyf is Tarmogoyfing,
It is quite the interesting draw.
as it is called.
I believe I will be playing out this grindstone.
Laying out a grindstone. You have a grindstone.
Don't say that.
Don't what?
Don't bother. It's fine. It's nothing.
You've got a grindstone.
All right. And I believe we will go to combat.
Yes.
Hit you for 1 in the air.
I go to 5.
And then we will shock in this hallowed fountain.
Okay, you're at 17. That's still a lot of life.
Then I will pass the turn.
Alright, we will untap and draw. I'm going to cast this Serum Visions.
Sure.
Draw. Then I will scry 2. I guess we will top, bottom. And then play a Bloodstained Mire. And pass the turn.
In your end step, I'm going to pay 3
Yes.
to cycle a Router Triumph.
Sure, I really thought you were just going to grindstone me right now.
I was tempted.
Because of my scry.
Yeah, just a little bit, but I gotta let you have something.
Fair.
All right, then go to me.
Uh-huh.
Draw for turn. Going to play this Mox Opal.
Mox Opal. Sure.
Going to Metalcraft currently not on. A red for an experimental synthesizer.
That, like, draws cards and stuff.
When it enters, it exiles the top card of my library, and I can play it until end of turn, and then, or when it leaves, and then I can pay 2 and a red and sack it to make a 2/2 samurai with vigilance.
I'm just going to respond. I'm going to go get a Volcanic Island.
Yeah.
And then just cast Force of Will.
Hard cast, force.
Well, I didn't
Yep.
want to pitch cast because then I'm further away from my library doing anything.
That is true.
I gotta say, it's rare that a library draws a card and then stops drawing cards.
I mean, we're in very weird waters with trying to deal with a turn 2 Minsk and Boo. But
That
I'll
does
go to
increase.
combat.
It does increase my Tarmogoyf if it's relevant. Okay, yes, I take 1 down to bolt range.
Yes, you do take 1 down to full frame.
Okay.
I will just then pass the turn.
Alright, we're untapping and we're drawing, and that is a magic card. I mean, it's a magic card. I'm just gonna do right, I'm gonna play this Oko Thief of Crowns.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my good friend Oko up to make a food.
You don't want to make one of my artifacts into an elk?
No. Good try, though. I have 3 islands, so I'm going to play this Mystic Sanctuary and put this... And I guess it's still just the Treasure Cruise, right? Like,
sure.
Fiery Confluence, like, kind of does stuff, sort of, but kind of not really. Yeah, we'll just do the cruise. And then I will pass the turn.
End step, I'd like to mill the cruise and whatever's underneath it.
Yeah,
and if they share a color, repeat.
Was not even thinking about that. Oh, Spell Pierce, didn't want that.
We repeat.
Cryptic and Helix, okay.
Bummer.
Yeah, definitely was, I totally forgot about the Grindstone, even though we just talked about it. Ash, you should have looked up the card before Force. What? No, I knew what Grindstone did. I just thought if he had removal, I'd die, so I had to just let him have the Grindstone.
Right. Alright, so it's to me.
Yeah.
I'll draw for turn.
Oh, you're talking about the Synthesizer? The Synthesizer draws him 2 cards and makes a threat. Like, I die. I can't let him have it.
Most likely, yes.
Well, you don't listen to what I'm about to say, okay? Turn your ears off for a second. You guys, this is my hand. Like, we're not gaming right now. We're playing up the top.
Can I listen now?
Yeah, you can listen now. Oh, I was joking. I kind of assumed you were going to be listening.
I was not.
Oh, good. You're welcome
because
back.
I am an honorable Magic player.
Indeed you are.
Let's see, we'll tap 1, 2, 3 for a Psy Master Thopterist.
Okay. This is not looking great, but you have a Psy.
1 card in hand. I'll go to combat.
Sure.
Poke you for 1 in the air, unless you have effects.
No blocks.
All right, take 1.
I'm at 2.
Wonderful. I think we go ahead and try and tap in these 2 artifacts for a side draw.
Okay, are you tapping the opal for some of that mana?
I cannot. I do not have Metalcraft on.
Oh, okay. I just kind of assume you always have it, but I guess you don't. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's real awkward, and that's why we're getting rid of artifacts that don't matter. We're also making Artillerian Academy much worse, but that's all right. We'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
I will shock in the Steam Vents.
15.
I will cast this Currency Converter, Psy Trigger.
Yeah.
So I will get a Thopter.
Is Psy whenever you cast an artifact, or is whenever you cast a
artifact? Third Path Iconoclast would be non-creature.
Yeah. That's the one I wanted.
Yeah. I will then pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Size what, like a 3/3 or something?
He's a 1/4.
Oh, he's a 1/4. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll see if I can get this glare down a little bit. Go.
What are we doing? We're dying. Is really what we're doing here, to be honest. That's what it feels like.
That certainly is the hope.
Okay, I think I'm just ticking up my Oko to make an additional food.
Sure.
And then pass the... pass the turn.
You have how many cards in hand?
3 cards.
Okay.
Still a far cry away from where I want to be. Yeah,
Indeed.
Synthesizer is a funny card to be force-worthy.
Return. That is an interesting one.
To be worthy of a hard cast force, no less.
Right. This is tapped. This is a little bit awkward, but I think what we're going to start off with is tapping this for 2 and activating Currency Converter to draw a card, then discard a card.
Okay.
Draw. I'm going to discard this Misty Rainforest.
Yeah, Currency Converter is probably cards to put on screen.
It'll get exiled underneath Currency Converter.
Yeah, here's your Currency Converter, everybody. Classic currency converter. Everybody knows that one.
Indeed. Well, I mean, it's a really good card. I think, let's see. We go Duskrose Reliquary. As an additional cost to cast it, I will sacrifice this currency converter. A little bit awkward, but you know, we gotta. I have a side trigger.
Yeah.
And then when Duskrose Reliquary enters, I will exile your Tarmogoyf.
I'd really rather you didn't. So it's like an over.
I mean, right? Yes.
I can get it back.
You can get it back. It does have Ward 2, though.
Okay.
Not that Ward is super relevant at this point.
It's not completely irrelevant, though.
Go to combat.
You shall go to combat.
I will attack you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I would like to pop both of my clues to gain 6, and then take the damage.
Yes, you go back to 2.
Yes.
All right.
The opening he just played is called... What is
Duskrose Reliquary.
Okay. Draw. Okay, that's how it's going to be. I'm going to cycle this trial.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
All right, rough draws. But game 2, that's where it's all going to be. I'm telling you.
I'd like to point out that the boo token made it the entire way, coast to coast.
It sure did. Like there were times I could have taken it with Oko, but like then you kill Oko and I'm at 2, and you have 2 flyers. Like
right.
Like and like you are outclocking me with 1 flyer. So like, what to do? It is really good. I agree.
I'm not looking at chat. Are they saying my play is really good?
Duskrose Reliquary.
So,
okay. Yes?
It's fine. It's all right. It's a lot better if you can weld into it or Goblin Engineer into it, because then you don't have to pay the additional cost. I mean, other than you're sacrificing something for, for the welding ability.
Yeah.
You can also find it with Oswald Fiddlebender is another big reason to be in white for this type of deck.
All right. So would you like to cut?
Yeah, sure. Just do like the top third, or top quarter, and then the next quarter, take that up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then put that top quarter, or what used to be the top quarter, in between.
Gotcha.
Would you like to cut?
You shall cut it in half very evenly.
As evenly as like a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. I assume you're taking the play?
I will be. So, but really quick, before we do start this game, I'm going to take 5 really quick. Probably not even 5. Because I need to run to the bathroom and check something. And then...
Sounds good.
I'm going to go to keep this, but you have time to mulligan if you so desire. We're going to really quick go to a
I'm
BRB
keeping
screen.
As well. I'm just going to monopolize chat and turn it into the Young Pyromancer show.
Well, do so, but there's going to be a BRB screen on what you do.
All right, chat. I'm going to show you my hand real quick. We have, in a real Ben Wheeler mood, this card is in German. Not intentionally, but that's just because what the shop had. It's what the shop had. So we got some of these. We got a pretty good direction. This is this card. It's got Improviseeren. I have fixed the aspect ratio, but
Oh,
maybe at
perfect.
the cost of zoom.
Maybe when it comes to these enchantments, Planeswalkers still being able to hit a Magnus for Oob is bigger than I said. Yeah, that's a good call.
Alright.
Okay. Thank you guys for being patient.
This
That looks pretty
makes
good. I mean,
us
it's
better.
a little zoomed, but I think it's not bad.
It looks fine on my spell, or it looks better on my spell table, but I don't know.
I have pretty much your exact spell table mapped. Well, actually, I haven't zoomed in a bit more than that. You leave your spell table how it is, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna edit this just a little bit. Just put it over some more. That's good. There we go. Got some more space. That ain't too bad. Okay. There we go. There's a little bit of overlap, like down by the goblins' lower areas because of my screen, but that's not too bad. Okay. Actually, we should make yours just overlap. That's probably better. Here, let's have yours go up because I don't really put much above here anyways. And you kind of do. Okay, that'll work. Let's go. I will keep this 7-card hand.
I'm keeping this 7 as well.
I'll play Sea Chrome Coast and pass the turn and reset the life totals because I'm not a spoon.
I'll draw for turn.
Okay. I like it.
Ooh, that does open up some stuff. Always what you want to hear your opponent say, right?
Indeed.
Okay, we're gonna start off with this Chrome Mox.
I guess I respond. I'm not gonna not cast this mental note, so I might as well do it now.
Right, sure.
I don't even know if I counted that, but I mill a Flames of Anor and a Brainstorm. Draw this one. Okay, you can do your thing. I'm going to put Flames of Anor because I recently realized this card's actually good.
What, Chrome Mox?
No, Flames of Anor.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so Chrome Mox trigger?
Yes. Is it a trigger?
Yeah, it's when it enters when it comes into play. I can remove exile. So I'm going to exile this transmute artifact.
Okay, sure.
Then I'm going to play this Spire of Industry.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take 1 to make a red. To play this Gleaming Gear Drake. This is a new one.
Yeah.
It's very cool. It enters, it gives me a clue. It's a 1/1 flyer, and whenever I sacrifice an artifact, I put a 1/1 counter on it.
When it enters the battlefield, investigate. Whenever you sack an artifact, 1 counter. Okay, yeah, that seems pretty good.
Then I will pass the turn.
Was it Gleaming?
Gleaming Gear Drake.
There you go, audience. Alright, we'll go to me now and probably start dying to that. I like your Woodburn Games Clue. I used to play there somewhat often.
I still play there since it's close by, but, you know.
It is not close by to me. Yeah, we tried to, I used to play there when I was at school. But, or, between classes. It was honestly more of a drive than it was worth it, but back in the day, we played Highlander when we could. I guess not much has changed if you think about it. I think I'm just gonna. Oh, what to do? I think we're just gonna do this here Caracas and pass the turn.
Yeah. That's, would have been a lot better if I had been able to deal with my monkey last game, but,
Yeah. I really wanted to have that Fury be scammable when I was like, okay, you have a Minskaboo, you have a Boo, And you have this Dragon Man, and I can't take care of it all.
Right. I'm going to shock in the steam vents.
Okay.
17.
Indeed.
I'm going to attempt to play this Skull Clamp.
Yep.
Neat. I'm going to go to combat.
Okay.
Hit you for 1 in the air.
No blocks.
Alrighty. Take 1.
I'm at 20, or I'm at 19 from 20. I can do basic math. Think about a bug in MTGA where ward is in effect while on the stack. Huh.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't. I'd have to read ward to know that's supposed to happen, but I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's
it
not.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw this card. Yes, that's where I want to be with my life. That's it right there. I'm going to play this Misty Rainforest, and I'm going to pass the turn.
End step, I would like to crack this clue.
Yeah, I bet you would. Draw your card. See if I care.
I've also got a trigger here.
You sure do.
Draw.
I mean, if you think about it, this is kind of like a slow Baleful Strix.
Sure. It's more like a flying Sir Ginger, but, you know.
I wish it was a Sir Ginger.
Alright, then go to me. I'll draw for turn. I will play this Ancient Tomb as my land for turn.
Lots of mana.
Ancient Tome. We're going to move to equip the Gear Drake with Skull Clamp.
Indeed.
And then I'm going to fire on in for
3.
3.
I will take it down to 16.
Alrighty.
Friends, I don't know. I don't know if this is the game. Don't know.
I'm taking Owl.
You're taking Owl.
For
I guess I'm
2
right.
colors. And then another 1 Owl.
Singular Owl.
For a white.
Okay.
I'm gonna play this Staff of the Storyteller again.
I guess I'm gonna remand it.
So I have 1 floating.
Yeah, but it's not white.
1 colorless. I'm going to pay a blue and then tap this Skull Clamp to cast a Metallic Rebuke.
Oh, I'm so
Counter,
sorry.
I should say.
I thought it resolved. I was not. Yes, that counters it, and I have this card on top. That I did
Sorry,
not draw.
I should have.
No, it's okay.
Did not realize you were.
I should have not assumed that my spell resolved.
All right. Well, we're fine. I will make an idiot and pass the turn.
Okay. Well, now I would have fetched had I not known what this is. So I'm still gonna fetch, but I'll let you know it was a card that probably did something.
Ooh.
Shit, what is my hand? So I need a Ketria Triumph. We get a Ketria Triumph. That seems good. Okay, so let's see. What are my good draws right now? Fiery Confluence. Ancestral Recall. Yeah, Fiery Confluence would be okay.
I'd like you to not Fiery Confluence away.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's just
chat would be like, we're just replaying game 1 if you Fiery Confluence away my staff and Skull Clamp.
Yeah, but you won though.
I mean, yeah, but like, I want to win harder.
You want to win harder. I mean, I guess I
win more, if you will.
I can't complain about someone wanting to win more, I suppose. How many cards do you have over there?
I have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, that sounds like way too many cards. Okay, I'm gonna play this island. So what, you have a 1/1 and a 3/2?
Oh, yeah, so 1/1 and a
Oh, 3/1.
3/1. Yeah.
Even better.
What are you going to do? Fire?
I would never.
Fork bolt?
Would never. You don't know me. Man, this all kind of sucks. This all sucks.
Hey, I'm at a lower life total than you, so, you know.
That's
Who's really winning?
That's true. I suppose. I think I'm just going to pass the turn and be sad about it. That's my strat.
I don't know if that's good for me, but okay.
It's better for you than you think. This I can promise you.
Alright, well, I will draw for two.
Uh-huh. Brotherhood End would feel pretty good right now if I had a second red source. I guess that's my problem with Fiery Confluence right now, too.
I'll play this island.
Okay, now you have how many cards? I'm sorry.
I have 2 cards in hand
2
now.
Okay. I guess
After
it's the same number you
played.
just told me a minute ago because you drew 1, played 1.
Yes.
That makes sense. That would make sense.
I would like to move to equip Skull Clamp to my 1/1 Spirit.
Guess that just has to happen. It's not really. Yeah, that happens.
Alrighty. So my Spirit will die to state-based actions,
Yeah.
and I will have a trigger for Skull Clamp to draw 2.
I would like to respond to the trigger.
Sure.
I would like to Unholy Heat your 2/2.
Sorry, Unholy Heat my Deer Drake?
Yeah, it's a 2/2, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. And you're fine.
I mean, it won't be fine. I'd rather you not, but yeah. Alright, draw 2.
Yes. Brother's Ending is probably just like perfectly playable.
I'll play this Grindstone.
Yes, a little spooky, but yes.
And then I will just pass the turn.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to play a Dig Through Time, exiling everything in my graveyard except this Flames of Anor.
Yeah.
Or Flame of Anor. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, we have some magic cards doing magic card things. That I suppose is a good thing. It's probably just these two. Boring as it may be. Just gonna do this two. Okay, go to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Untap. Draw this one. Okay, that actually makes me feel a little better, to be honest. I'm going to play an island, and then I'm going to play a Tarmogoyf. I have instants. I think you have artifact creature.
I have artifact creature and instant.
Okay, so it is a 3/4.
Yeah.
And I will pass the turn. No one can see this Tarmogoyf deck, can they? Is this clear on stream? That's pretty good, actually. What does he say?
Alright, end step, I'd like to pay life to make her white.
Yes.
And I'd like to enlighten tutor.
That's not what I thought you were going to say. Okay, that's yeah, I guess I can't let that resolve, right?
Probably not.
Let's see. You would go there. Yeah, you have Jojo. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Force of Negation for mana.
Yeah, that'll resolve.
Okay, and that'll get exiled, and your turn. Nah, it's just gonna be there already, though. You ready?
Oh, all right. I'm so ready. Let's see. Not quite. We're going to.
I should have put this on the.
Currency converter is back on the stack.
Currency converter. You have a currency converter. Is that my Tarmodi? It is not your Tarmodi. Oh, your Tarmodi. It is your Tarmodi. It is. I definitely was supposed to give it back to you, but I keep not doing that. So I figured if I put it in my deck box, I would have it when I see you again, and that has not been the case. So this is in fact yours. Sorry.
I think I should be at 13 because I had to pay a life for my white. For Fire of Industry.
My controller has you at 13. I don't know why the stream doesn't. Let's fix it, shall we? The stream also has me at 14, but I'm at 15, so I don't know what happened there. It gave me an input you were supposed to have or something. There's some spaghetti code going
on. Anyways, I'm gonna go to 11. Draw and discard.
Currency converter.
Activating currency converter with my ancient tomb. Draw. I'm going to discard this island.
Yes.
I'm going to play this Volatile Fault as my land for turn. I'm going to take out your, or attempt to take out your, I'll just do your Caracas.
So I get a...
You get to search for a basic, I only get a treasure.
Okay. I want to get which basic? It's probably simply correct to go and get another wet source to replace it, isn't it? It might be. But instead I'm going to get a mountain.
Righty. I'm going to go ahead and crack this treasure for white and tap Staff of the Storyteller to draw a card.
Okay.
If that's all good. Oh boy. Let's see, what am I at?
I got you at 11.
Also, now there's land in the yard for Goyf.
Oh boy. Sure is. I got a 4 or 5 Tarmogoyf. It's got to put in somewhere.
11. This hurts me to no end. I'm taking another pain off of Spire of Industry down to 10, right?
Yes.
For a white, such that I can play this Thopter Foundry.
Okay. With no mana up. That's good.
No mana up.
That's good, that's good.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Alright. So we have some stuff going on. That's good for us. I'm just going to start by attacking you for 4, I guess.
Yeah, I have no recourse for that, so I will take 4 down to 6.
Okay. Next, we're going to.
This is where you just go lightning bolt, lightning helix, and then I'm sad.
Not quite, but good try. We're just going to.
Does that Mystic Sanctuary have enough islands?
It does.
Yeah,
I have 1, 2, 3. I'm just deciding if I want a Force of Negation or a Flames of Anor. Flame of Anor. I keep saying it wrong. It's probably just got to be the Flame of Anor, right? Like, you have so many things that go crazy if I don't manage to deal with them. So we're just going to put the Flame of Anor on top. Worst comes to worst, it's better than Cycles. And then I'm going to pass the turn to you.
Alrighty. Staring into 6 open mana with how many cards in hand?
3.
Okay.
An illuminate flame of a newer.
Right, yeah. I'll draw for turn.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think this Chrome Mox's time has come, so I'm going to pay 1 and activate Thopter Foundry.
Yeah.
Attacking the Chrome Mox.
Mm-hmm. You go to 8.
Transmute a card back.
Go to 7, rather. Yes. You have a Thopter friend.
Make a Thopter. And I will charge up my staff.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's a dope combo.
I'm going to go clamp my Thopter.
Mini cards. Okay, go for it.
Interesting options. I'm going to put this into my graveyard to make a treasure.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make a Thopter.
Okay. You're at 8.
Stacking the currency converter.
Right.
Charging up my staff.
Even more.
I'll take 2 down to 6. Just clamp my Thopter with 1 colorless floating.
1 colorless floating. Yeah, that's fine.
Draw 2?
Yeah. I'll play this Lotus Petal. Okay.
I'll crack this treasure to tap staff and draw a card.
Go for it.
I'll play this Mock Sapphire.
Okay.
I'll play this Mana Crypt.
Okay.
I'll tap the Mana Crypt for 2. I'll sack it to Thopter Foundry.
Yeah.
So I should be up to...
Oh, did I miss your ancient? I missed your ancient damage.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Go from
so
6
back
to
up
7.
to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I make a Thopter. With 1 floating, I'm going to clamp the Thopter.
I think now's when I responded then. I think I
responding to
the clamp activation. I might have supposed to have done this earlier. I'm going to consider.
I'm going to respond to your consider.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay 3. So for Mock Sapphire, Spire, and crack this Lotus Petal, and I'm going to activate Grindstone.
Okay, targeting me.
Yes.
Okay, so I got Flames of Manure and a Comet, so it repeats. Spell,
process.
Tears, Steam Vents.
All right.
Resolve my consider.
Then your consider is good.
Okay. That just stays on top. You have no mana?
Currently no.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so Skull Clamp gets attached.
Yes.
Right.
It resolves. Your dude dies.
Okay. And then draw 2.
Yes, go for it. Oh, I have a Planeswalker, so my common is at 5.
And staff should be charged another time.
Yes.
I'm going to play this Seat of the Synod as my land for turn.
Yeah.
And I will think that is about all I'm going to be doing today. Or for now. Pass the turn.
End step. I will Lightning Helix you.
Yeah.
I'll go to 4.
I'll take that.
Go to 16. Go to me.
Yeah.
Untap, draw. I'll probe you for life.
Yeah, so I've got Lightning Bolt, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Walking Ballista, and then Misty Volcanic.
Okay. Spirit. Get one thing. So that's fine. Okay. You're 4?
Yes, I should be.
Okay, I'm gonna auto RA your Thopter Foundry.
I'm gonna respond and activate, sacrificing my Seat of the Synod.
Okay, you go to 5. Goes to hand. Burst Lightning your Thopter.
Yeah, you got it.
Woo! That sure was a game.
I just needed to find a way to get rid of that Goy, or, get something. Obviously, Sword would have been great there. Or
Yeah,
me, but
yeah, for sure.
Do we have time for game 3? Because I know I sort of jumped in as the backup, and then I don't want to.
Well, that depends.
Don't want to take away.
It depends if any of my potential round 3ers are available right now. I think
Okay.
one is.
Yeah, let's check in with them real quick, and I'm still here and ready to go if you want.
All right. I'm gonna give it until 7:20, so we'll shuffle up, and if 7:20 rolls around, no one says EST. No one says anything. We'll ship game 3. All right, we have our original round 2 player ready. So, Tim, it's been wonderful
right.
games. Hopefully
games,
we'll do this
fist
again
bump.
sometime. I'll take it.
Absolutely.
All
All right.
right.
Been a pleasure.
All right, let's get our next player here. Copy this link. Okay, so I'm going to give you the spell table link. Next player, you just hop on there, and it'll be real quick. Really easy. I'm going to go ahead and switch over decks. Also, just jump in any voice channel on the 10 Points podcast server, and I will pull you into the appropriate room. Unfortunately for you, you must play against my red deck, or my 4-color deck, because I promised the people I would play multiple decks. So unless they really want to see more Soul or more 4-color, which they have pretty much until I'm done pulling cards out to tell me. Or if they're neutral, I will leave it as is, because one of these decks has lots of initiative creatures, and one of these decks has 0 initiative creatures, and I know which one you would rather play against. I also cannot find my Caracas, so that's a little awkward. Surely it's around here somewhere. A pleasure to you too. Had a good time. Am I blind? There it is. Okay. All right.
I've gotten pulled into somewhere.
Hello, it's me. I brought you here.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I noticed that when I prompted the local community for a league interest, I saw your name pop up.
Yeah, I don't know. Anytime you guys put some stakes into it, I always just get interested again.
Well, I'd love to hear that. So, gotta show how live scraps can remain until actually literally dead evil. I do not know what you just said, young Power Mentor. Okay, so here's the deal. Because I have not seen any strong opinions from chat, I will let you decide which deck I play. I can play a deck I've been playing, which you've seen some of already. Or I can play the deck that I think has a total of 6 initiative creatures, Ephemerate, Feign Death, and Kiki-Jiki.
I mean, that just sounds absolutely terrible.
So you get to pick.
You do what you want to do.
Alright, well, in that case, chat hasn't said anything, and I think I'm playing this deck in next Paperlander, so I should get more practice in.
Okay.
Last stream I played nothing with that deck, so I gotta show how scraps can stay alive close to the brink. Gotcha.
Is there a way on spell table that I can make yours bigger?
I don't believe so. Do you? Oh,
there we go. I got it.
The toggle 4-corner layout. For some reason,
Yep.
it doesn't let you make them like as big as they can be in 1v1. You have to set it up as commander for that to work, which I think is a little silly, but it is what it is. All right. I can't wait for the comments to roll in about how I didn't even play 2 decks, but I think this deck probably is set up to have better more interesting matchups.
That's a fair point. I put this deck together today, so I have no clue how it is going to go.
Do you want to intro it? Do you want to tell everyone what you're playing?
I mean, it's something people have seen before. I got it off of what was the tournament you and whoever that other person was talking about today in the Discord, the Loading Ready Round one?
Oh, the year-end tournament?
Yeah. One of the guys was playing this Mardu Tokens deck.
Oh, dope. I actually really wanted to see that deck. I don't get to see it.
It looked fun as hell, so I will say some of the proxies that I have on here, I did not realize my printer was running low on all ink that's not yellow.
You got some yellow proxies, who cares?
There are some yellow proxies.
Okay, well my hand is kind of great, so I'm going to stick with it.
Okay, we do need to determine who goes first.
Alright, do you want to roll these 2d6s? Call it a high roll?
Go ahead.
Alright,
ahead.
This one's for me.
Okay.
Do you have some or do you want me to roll yours?
I have some.
Alright, I had an H. I hope that wins. Woo tokens. P Roxies. Yes, that's it. You got it.
This is a 5.
Oh, it was a 3? I thought it was a 5 and a 2.
It is a 3. I realize those are a little hard to see.
Alright, I will keep this hand. Seems pretty good.
I will as well.
Okay. I know you're playing Mardu, which is the best deck to play for 1-mana removal spells, but I'm still going to play this Ragavan.
Okay,
and,
you have it.
See what happens. Yep. I'm going to get a Vulcan, you're good to go.
I'm going to start off, I'm just going to play basic planes.
Okay. No
I'll
swords
cast
yet.
a Mox Ruby.
Okay. Now you can even march about the world you light it.
I can. I think the odds of this mattering are 0. So I'm gonna cast a Resolute Reinforcements.
Okay.
To not get mana counter spelled.
Sure. Makes sense to me.
And I will make a soldier.
Okay. Gotta say that's a pretty good. You said go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
It's pretty good into a Ragavan.
If I drew like Fire Ice though, you'd be shaking in your boots.
I mean, yeah. There's not much I can do about that.
I'm gonna play this here. Maybe I'll draw a Forked Bolt.
I hope you don't.
I didn't.
Don't you draw first?
I did. I was just thinking.
That's fair.
Don't worry. We're still
I'm
here.
so used to people casting Preordain now.
That's fair. We'll top bottom. Oh, I just started Preordaining. I'll draw that next turn. And I will pass the turn now.
Love it.
I don't, but you know.
As I just knock cards off the top of my deck.
Oh no! What have you done?
I messed up, but it's okay. It's just
Oh no!
you're getting a great view of my elbow.
Well, you have them anyways because I forgot that I have to do this thing really quick. I don't have you on stream.
Oh,
my
board state?
No, I just don't have your Discord on there like I normally do.
Okay. I'm going to play a Wooded Foothills.
Okay.
And I'm going to crack it.
Wooded Foothills and crack it. You have a Wooded Foothills and crack it.
I'm going to be getting a Badlands.
Okay. I've heard they're better, but okay.
It is pretty bad.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. Move to cheat step. How did I cheat? Oh, we're talking about the cards. Never mind.
At the time, I mean knocking cards over.
Yeah. I think my next up has only been accurate for about 30% of the stream.
To be fair, you had me on there for 2 whole matches, and it was actually correct the whole time.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, 100% of the stream.
And I am... I'm going to cast...
Lingering Souls.
No, not Lingering Souls. A Hanweir Garrison.
Okay.
Do you know what it does?
I do. That being said, I'm still going to put it on the screen.
That's fair.
Hanweir...
I will tell you right now, I do not run the
land.
The land, so the backside of it does not matter.
So it has to attack to get the stuff, though, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. What are we doing? Probably attacking with your 2 guys.
Into your Ragavan? No, I am done. Go ahead.
That's a shame. I wish you would.
I figured.
Okay. Well, so...
Yeah, Pyro a little bit. They all look like they're just multicolored. And it works for the cards that are actually multicolored.
Okay, I'm going to play this Plains. And I'm going to fire your 2/1/1s.
I don't like that. You've done that.
I'm going to attack for 2.
Much as I was really hoping this wasn't going to happen.
You win the flavor game, though. You win the flavor game. You were hoping this wasn't going to happen.
I was hoping this wasn't going to happen, because I really don't want to block, but I also really don't want to get hit by a Ragavan. I will...
what's one hit going to do?
I will not block.
Oh, okay, I didn't think you were going to... Okay. What you got there?
It is a Squee Dubious Monarch.
As fun as that one is, I don't think I'm going to do much about it quite yet. I am, however, going to have a treasure, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. I'll draw. I'm going to play Flooded Strand.
Okay.
And I will attempt to cast War Leader's Call.
Okay, I'm going to Spell Pierce that one.
That's sad.
I feel very happy about it, actually.
Alright. I will then go to combats, and I will attack.
Okay. I'm gonna stifle the trigger.
You're gonna stifle the trigger, okay.
Yeah, you can still get your attack, I just don't want you to flood the board quite yet.
That is fair.
I got us at
So
17.
that puts you to 17.
Yeah, Tim, I think War Leader's Call is the red Indomitable Virtue we were talking about.
Where do I see your life total at?
You don't see it on my board right now. It is actually on the stream. But you can also adjust it on.
So I'm at 17. You're at 17.
Yes, I have us at both
Perfect.
17.
Sounds good. All right.
Intangible. Yeah, I knew Indomitable was wrong.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm feeling better about the board state now. How many cards do you have over there?
I have 3.
Okay, that's still a few. I'm gonna start by attacking you with this 2 power worth of
Yeah.
Rigger Man.
I can't block it.
Okay.
You've exiled a Clowning Around.
Yeah, that one doesn't kill your guy, so I'm good. This Jace, however, does bounce your guy. So we're
Is
gonna,
that what you're going to do with
that,
said Jace?
That is, in fact, what I'm going to do with said Jace.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
And then I'm going to play a Catch Your Triumph and
Sure.
pass the turn while you fetch for your Triumph.
I am going to fetch my turn. How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have this last one, but I have these which draw cards. One of them kind of does. One of them literally does.
One of them literally does. Yes, I'm going to get this in my Triumph.
For all you know, this one could also draw cards. This might be an Ancestral Recall.
That could be an Ancestral Recall. It could be a Treasure Cruise.
Let's be honest.
It could be a Raugrin Triumph for all I know.
Let's be very honest. If this was a recall, I was going to cast it and then look for another blue source to cast my Jace.
Fair.
Oh, I didn't even need another blue source. I had a treasure. So I just put it in another untapped land. Which, to be fair, most of them.
Why over whatever I'm in, I'm hearing you twice.
Do you have the stream on?
No, but I think I'm hearing
hold
you
on,
on
wait.
Spell Table.
I can mute me on Spell Table.
There we go.
Apologies. I should have done that so long
You're
ago.
fine. I didn't think about it.
I
Okay.
didn't even really realize I was on there.
I will tap. Go for turn. And play a Scrubland.
Okay. You have 3
I
cards
will-
now?
I have 4 cards now.
Oh, even more. Oh, I bounced one.
Because you bounced one, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a Glimmer Lens.
Yeah, that's why you're hearing W. My apologies for that. What is that?
So Glimmer Lens is a 2-mana equipment. It has 4 Mirrodin. So it makes a 2/2 Rebel. 2/2 Rebel attached to it. And whenever equipped creature and at least one other creature attack, draw a card.
Okay, that one. Sure.
Yes, I have my Rebel.
It doesn't.
and
does it pump them at all?
No, it's still
got
just 2/2.
Okay.
And then I will replay the Handwear Garrison.
Okay.
And here you go.
Untap, draw. Well, while you're tapped out, it seems like the right time to use this Chain Lightning. I'm gonna kill your Garrison.
Okay,
I'm going to minus Jace to bounce your token,
that's rude.
and then I'll attack for 2.
Yeah, it happens. You've exiled a Court of Embereth. You need me to read that one to you.
I do, actually, unfortunately.
When it enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. And at the beginning of your upkeep, create a 3/1 Red Knight creature token. Then if you're the Monarch, Court of Embereth deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of creatures you control.
I mean, that seems like a pretty fun card to cast, I gotta be honest. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast that one.
Fair enough.
So, I'll get
Do you become the Monarch?
I do. I'm gonna send this card to the stream so people can see it, though. And then I'm going to go to my end step.
Sure.
Draw a card.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I'll untap. I will draw.
Wrong overlay area. Yes, I did type into the wrong overlay area. My bad.
Play Scalding Tarn. That's my land for the turn.
Oh, I can get a Mystic Sanctuary. Oh, sorry,
It
that's my
could.
deck.
It won't, but it could.
Notably, I do have 3 islands. I'm pushing Mystic
You do.
Sanctuary.
Yes, I will leave it up. And I'm gonna cast possibly the best answer in my deck to Court of Embereth, and that's Palace Jailer.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, we'll exile that Ragavan.
That
I will
makes
become
sense.
the Monarch.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Not awesome
Yeah.
for me.
And then I will fetch.
You're down to 11.
That Ragavan put in some work.
Yeah, I was just about to say how it's been in here for a while. Magic Sanctuary and Grindstone again. The second time, in all fairness, was in fact I was bluffing because I had the Snapcaster Mage, but I don't think I ever cast a Snapcaster Mage. I think I just found lethal without it.
I'm just getting Plateau.
Okay.
I'm going to equip the Palace Jailer with the Glimmer Lens.
That makes sense.
And then I will move to my instant Monarch will trigger,
Yes.
and I will draw a card.
Okay, so you have 2 now? 3 now?
I believe it's going to be 2.
I'm going to draw a card.
Yes, it'll be 2.
I'm going to draw my card. Interesting hand. I'm going to, I guess, Brainstorm.
Oh, your upkeep, you get a 3/1.
Oh, I
3/1
sure do.
Red Knight
No.
from Court of Embereth.
Okay. I'm going to Brainstorm. Draw 3. And then do something with them. That's more or less what it says, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, that one's kind of good. All these cards look so good. Unfortunately, none of them have haste.
Unfortunately, none of them. Fortunately, you just put 2 of them back.
Yeah, that too. Okay, well, this one obviously goes back. The question is, which one of the other ones of these cards goes back?
Currently, Young Pyro, I am the Monarch. You should remove the Monarch from your board.
Yeah, I should put it like that. I want my Ragavan to be under it, is what I want.
That is a fair point.
It's like under your board now.
That's why I have the Court of Embereth like facing away from me.
Yeah. Oh,
To
God.
remind myself that.
Which of these is the thing to do? I don't even know. Okay, we're just going to put this one back on top for now and go from there, I guess. Sure, we'll do that, I guess. Okay, we're going to... No, that can't be right. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm confusing myself. I'm going to do this. We're going to put this one on top.
Okay,
I'm going to play Ledger Shredder.
sure.
I'm going to play a Murktide Regent with all instants and sorceries.
That is terrifying.
I'm going to trigger my Ledger Shredder. I'm going to draw this
Yeah.
one and discard this Sulfur Falls.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn. Alright, I got 3 creatures. I think I'm getting the Monarchy back.
I will tap, draw for turn. Believe it, it's another land. Don't like that. That 8/8 is terrifying.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Play Gala Shrine, tap for the turn.
Yeah.
And just confirm life goals. I'm at 11, you're at 17.
That's what I have.
Okay. I'll tap 5.
Whoa, big Solitude.
I wish it was Solitude. I'm gonna play Aomer, King of Rohan.
Is that the one that likes humans?
It does like humans. It's a 5-mana 2/2 with double strike. When it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter for each other human I control. So in this case, that is 1. And then it's when it enters the battlefield, target player becomes the monarch. I'll target myself. And
Yeah,
Aomer deals
tracks.
damage equal to its power to any target. In this case, I will choose Jace.
Alright, death to Jace.
I will then move to my end step
Okay.
and draw and be sad.
Okay.
I did not draw a Swords of Plowshares.
Untap. Upkeep, I make a 3/1.
Yep.
draw. I'm assuming you have draw. Okay, I mean, this is you're at 11.
I am at 11.
You have no flying or reach.
Correct.
Okay, probably gonna use it. Hard to say.
I have 2 cards.
2 cards. That's even more than
Yep.
1 card. What the heck? Okay. I'm gonna play this island.
Sure.
I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack with both of my flyers and one of my 3/1s.
I will block the 3/1 with Aomer, who has double strike.
Amber's double strike? Oopsies.
Would you like to not attack with your 3/1?
You're so kind. How about
I don't think it's because I don't think it's gonna matter.
We'll be more fair. How about I just let it go in there, and then I have my other one, so it's fair enough. I literally have the card pulled up, but I just read it and out loud said it has double strike. So I just want my monarchy back. Is really what I want. So
I mean, yeah. So I'm taking 9, going to 2.
yeah, and I will put on the monarchy, get my Ragavan back, or become the monarch, get my Ragavan back. Go to my end step, draw.
Yep.
I will lightning helix you.
Yeah, I think. Do you draw that off the monarchy?
No, but I want to, in case you had some random, like...
Fair enough.
I've seen decks like that just, like, play... Yeah, this isn't good.
Hey, he's back.
I'm back?
Kind of.
We're here? Sort of kind
I see video feed.
of. Okay, that's something.
I can hear you again.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my internet just there. Maybe one of the cats jumped on it. I don't know.
Cats do love to do that.
They do. That's true. My spell table is still reconnecting though. You can see spell table fine? Can you see mine?
I can see yours, yeah.
Huh.
It's a little choppy, but I can see it.
Maybe I have to refresh. Does it kick me out of the game, do you think?
I don't know. Now it says waiting for a participant, but it still shows that you're here.
Ah, there we go. Refreshing worked. I'm going to flip my thing over, though.
Perfect.
Thank you very much. Okay. I guess I can also flip yours over. I don't know why I didn't do that before. That's probably why. Let's just flip that back. There we go.
Would you like to cut in any sort of...
You're good. Would you like to?
Yeah. No, go right. You're perfectly fine.
Okay.
I'll go
I
first.
choose after 7 though. Alright, sounds good. Hand is much less good than that last one. The last one was kind of an outlier, so hard to complain.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think this one doesn't do enough.
Okay.
It is 2 cantrips, kind of not the best set of lands. They're like fine. And then Minsk and Boo, which is just going to be overwhelmed by tokens by the time I get there. So that is my tight gameplay. Boom. Alright, this is a better 6. I can feel it in my bones. 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
Is that a balance or a scrubland?
It is a scrubland.
Scrubland. Okay.
Go off the turn. I will play the aforementioned scrubland.
Ah, indeed.
You're just a turn late, aren't you? I'd do it anyway. I'm gonna dash a Ragavan.
Okay.
Combat?
Yep.
Attack for 2.
Alright. Oh!
I can't cast that one. That's so rude.
Whew.
Alright, I'll go to my set. This will return my hands.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna play Spalooter Delta, and I'm just going to assume you're an opposition agent and fetch now. We'll just grab, what are my other colors? Jeskai? I'll grab a Tundra, and you can go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's to be Tundra. Mainly because I'm not playing Savannah.
As you obviously have a counterspell, right?
That, who can say?
I'm gonna play an Urza's Saga.
Yep.
Trigger the Chapter 1 ability.
Yeah.
Going to attempt to dash Ragavan.
I will allow such behavior.
I would like then to go to combat.
You may.
Attack for 2.
I will Swords to Plowshares it.
It's quite rude.
I was
I'll
just
gain
helping
2.
you get back to 20. Yeah,
I do appreciate that. That is a nice gesture of you.
I try.
Second main phase. I'm gonna tap my treasure for red. I'm gonna cast Inti. Sentinel of the Sun.
Okay, you got an Inti.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna Lorien Revealed to do my own cycling. I guess we'll just get
Get you an island.
I think we'll just get a tropical island. That seems pretty good. In case I draw my other Oko, I guess. I really while I was reading this should have put Inti on the screen. What's his name? Their name?
Inti, I-N-T-I, and then Sentinel is spelled Senchal. Of the Sun.
That's a weird name. But okay, I found it. Okay, I have a tropical island in my hand, and then we're gonna go to my turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna draw this card along with my tropical island that is in my hand. So Inti is our friendly neighborhood 2/2, right?
Yep.
I will Forked Bolt Inti.
Okay.
I will play this tropical island and pass the turn.
Draw.
Puts you up like 40 cards in hand, I think.
I have 5.
That's pretty much the same thing.
Urza's Saga will go to 2. I'm gonna attempt to cast a War Leader's Call. Cast Broadside Bombardiers.
Oh no. Okay, Bombardiers. I take another one.
You take 1 for mid-entering.
Yes.
May I go 2 attacks?
You may.
Alright, I'm gonna attack you for 7.
It has haste.
It has Menace and Haste.
Alright, I'm at 4.
I will then sack my Mox Ruby to its Boast ability
I will go to 2.
and deal 2 to you.
Okay.
I will then pass.
Alright. I will shock his breeding pool. My last 3 draws were lands, and none of them got Mystic Sanctuary.
Fair enough. All other 4 cards in my hand were all removal spells that you did not play anything I could do it with.
I figured that eventually I was going to start drawing creatures, and they were immediately going to die. And wow, I wasn't drawing anything. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Thanks for the games, friend. Sorry that I
No problem.
had to cut it a bit short. It was already at 8 o'clock.
You're
That
good.
was my late end of the stream. But I like the deck. My deck is also almost like mine is like 97 cards, I think. The same as one of the tournament decks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess
I'm
like
excited
95.
to actually get the cards I need for it and try it out
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
in person.
It's
It's been fun in the 3 games I've played.
It looks kind of similar to this one deck we've had some players on and off playing. It's like a Rakdos like the sacrifice keyword. So it kind of plays a lot like I don't want to say a lot like. but like the kind of the Pioneer deck, where it's more like aggressive. It's not really aristocrats, but it's like you're playing like every village rights there is, and like everything either like makes things that are good to sacrifice, sacrifices things, or just like doesn't care if they block profitably.
Fair enough.
There's like a surprising amount of haste.
Yeah, from what I've seen, like when I watched that stream, and then from these two games and building the deck, it does feel very like mid-rangey. Like you have a lot of cards that are like can draw you cards off of like creatures attacking or creatures dying, such as like the Skull Clam. But then it's just a lot of like very solid. If you do not answer this, it's gonna grind you out really hard.
I mean, that's kind of the best way to build a deck in the current format, I feel like.
Yeah.
You either have to be like turbo comboing, or every one of your cards has to demand an answer.
Yeah, this isn't as much of that as something like Naya, like Naya big stuff would be.
Yeah.
Because there are cards with like synergies, like the Handware like Garrison that you saw earlier, or like I run a bunch of those effects like Goblin Rabble Master, Legion War Boss.
Yeah.
The Fallout card I was asking you about that I'm trying is Caesar, Legion's Emperor.
I don't know if that one does.
Sick.
Let's see.
It is a 4-mana 4/4. Whenever you attack, you can sack a creature. Then you choose two modes of make 2 1/1s tapped and attacking, draw a card, lose a life, and deal damage to, I think, target opponent equal to the number of creature tokens you have.
I mean, that seems like what you would want to be doing in that deck.
That pretty much. That's kind of where I was at.
Fair enough. Well, hopefully we can get some other games another time, whether that in person or another stream. But
yeah,
thank you everyone
for
thank you for being here. Thank you everyone for hanging around and watching. Sorry about some weird connection issues we have. I don't know how that's going to translate to a VOD. I sure hope it translates positively. But I hope everyone has a lovely day, night, whatever you're having right now, and we'll see you next time. Discord resets, it finally works. So I'm back, I think. Can you hear me?
I believe so.
Great. All right. So we're going to go to me after that.
I can hear you. Okay. Yes. After the before Leaders Call, we go to you.
Okay. Good. I'm going to play this Wooded Foothills and pass the turn. Very exciting, I know.
All right. Draw. I have an Urza's Saga trigger.
Indeed.
I'm going to float a colorless.
Sure. I have to imagine that primarily gets Skull Clamp in this deck.
Normally it would. Right now I have an issue that I need it to solve.
I'm gonna assume
not getting Skull Clamp.
It's getting a Mox instead.
It is getting a Mox, specifically a Mox Ruby.
Need that double red, eh?
I already have double white.
Wow, that's true. Could get you. I guess you need double red more than double black, probably. Probably.
Yeah. I don't think I ever need double black unless I'm trying to double spell.
Yeah. Alright, well, I will make you aware that my stream today will be wrapping up a bit, probably pretty much whenever this game's over. Pretty close to 8, don't want to push it much later. Don't have to rush this game, but just letting you know.
Okay. I'm going to use the one colorless floating from Urza Saga, the Ruby, and the Sacred Foundry. I'm going to cast Seasoned Pyromancer.
So you have 1 mana.
I have 1 mana.
Okay. I will lose focus and replicate once.
And what does lose focus do again? Remind me.
It's it's a quench with replicate. So it's counterless. You pay 2, replicate.
So you just counter unless pay 4.
Yeah. Notably,
So you're playing around Simian Spirit Guide here?
Well, if you have a mana tithe, it can only counter one of them.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's gonna resolve.
Okay.
And that's all I got. So go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and fetch a Ketria Triumph. And hopefully find a threat so I can kill you. That's the current game plan. You have several cards? Looks like 3.
It's a lot. I have 5.
Wow, man, I am really bad at estimating the number of cards. I guess you haven't been playing stuff because you've been.
I mean,
tight on
I
mana.
didn't. I've been playing one spell a turn, and one of them you reprieved.
Yeah, I guess that's mostly on me then. I'm gonna play a Taiga and pass.
Alright, it's unsap. Draw. Alright, so I'm gonna play a Prismatic Vista.
Yes.
You have how many cards in hand?
3.
3. Well, I will crack said Prismatic Vista.
Down to
Ally.
19, I think.
I believe so. And I'll just get a basic plains.
Okay.
I think this is going to get countered. It'll be really nice if it doesn't. Now stop shuffling, actually, in case you don't counter it. I'm going to cast a Caves of Chaos Adventurer.
It will receive a hard cast Force of Will.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Still gotta make me have it.
I mean, yeah. And it's going to be your go for that.
Okay. Draw. Let's tap the best land option for this preordain.
That results.
Scry 2. These both suck. Put those to the bottom and draw a new one, which is going to be a Murktide Regent. Not quite. I tried. We'll just play this island and pass the turn.
And cards in hand.
2.
Ew. We're getting them lower.
I think you have more than that.
I do. After drawing for turn, I have 5.
Okay, that is a lot.
I will play Inspiring Vantage.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to recast the War Leader's Call you know about.
So that's like it's intangible virtue plus.
It is
impact tremors?
creatures I control get +1/+1, and then it has the Impact Tremors text as well. Yes, it's a Glorious Anthem plus an Impact Tremors.
+2/+1?
+1/+1.
Oh, okay. I was like, holy cow. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll pass.
Okay. Untap, draw. I'll pass the turn. What a
Untap.
game of magic.
I will play a Marsh Flats, and I will pass the turn.
Draw. I will pass the turn.
Alright. I will fetch. I will wait to be stifled.
You are not getting stifled.
Okay. I forgot that I have to fire on Stifle. I'll get a Savai Triome. Then I install in your end step. I'm going to cast.
On my end step.
Still in your end step.
Don't cast something. Who gave you permission?
I am going to cast something.
No.
I'm going to tap
Just
2.
the 3 mana, 2 spirits.
No, I'm going to cast the adventure half of Virtue of Loyalty. So it's instant, create a 2/2 White Knight, creature token with Vigilance.
White Knight. Well, I probably just have to counter that, right?
Do you?
I think I just counter it. I'm just going to cast Force of Negation.
Alright, so it'll get exiled.
Kind of seems silly to let it resolve. I don't know.
Alright, I'll untap. Draw for turn.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Tap 3, and I will cast Squee, Dubious Monarch.
Oof. Okay, you have a squee.
Alright, when it enters, you take 1 off War Leader's Call.
I go to 15.
I will then go to combat.
I will cast Prismari Command. It is a 2-power, right?
It is a 3/3 because of War Leader's Call.
Oh. This looks worse. I'm still going to do it, though.
Okay.
I'm going to deal 2 damage to it.
Okay.
Is that true? I'm actually just going to make a treasure and loot.
Okay.
Yeah. Draw 2. discard these ones. I'm going to discard Hole Breacher and Spar's Headquarters.
Sure. I get to go combat? Or go to attacks?
I'm just going to go... I'm going to Pyrokinesis it. Pitching Fire Ice.
That card's an instant?
Yeah.
Sick. And it deals how much 4 to it?
Yeah. I mean, you still can just replay it, but, like, I have to chew.
Yeah.
My sword is already gone. I have to just chew through it.
That's fair. All right. Well, then it's your go.
You don't want to recast it? Oh, you need 4 mana. I'm sorry.
It's 4 mana. Yep.
I guess that's a little better for me. I think my graveyard does anything right. Okay, you can go.
Okay.
Ugh. Yeah.
Well, hey, to the surprise of no one,
It's squee time?
it is squee time.
Okay, you have a squee.
All right. I'm leaving Inti, Seasoned Pyromancer, and Caves of Chaos Adventure in my graveyard.
Okay. I take 1.
You take 1 from Warleader's Call. Go to combat.
I will Unholy Heat. I have instant sorcery land creature.
Sure. He is dead again. Go ahead.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. I will just pass the turn.
Interesting. I will pass the turn.
End of your turn, I'll pay 5 mana,
Get 2 friendos.
exile Seasoned Pyromancer.